Welcome back to East Texas Live on KETK.
Karen Engledow, registered nurse with Trinity Mother Francis, is here to tell us about getting a CNOR certification. Welcome.
Hi.
Thank you.
Happy to have you here.
Thanks.
Okay, so people might just be like, what's a CNOR certification? So go ahead and
Explain
tell
it to
us.
you?
Yeah.
Be glad to. Thanks for having me. CNOR stands for Certification in the Perioperative Arena. It means you're a certified perioperative nurse. It takes a 2-year experience base to even challenge the test to be eligible. The majority of it is intraoperative testing, but you have to be preoperative, intraoperative, postoperative, and understand sterile processing. That's where you do all your supplies and sterilization of equipment. And so it's about a 4-hour test, 3-hour test. It varies. It's pretty costly, and it shows that you have the skills, know the standards, and are patient safe.
Now, Trinity Mother Francis is the only hospital here in East Texas that has this certification, which is a big deal.
Yes.
Now, tell us what that means for patients, for you nurses to be certified.
Yes. To have a facility apply to get the CNOR RN Strong, it means that your facility has over 54% of their intraoperative nurses who are CNORs. That's one of the big criteria. So to do that, your staff is proven to be stellar. They've already passed the exam. And when you take the exam, you study for it, you apply it to your clinical practice, you challenge to be sure you're evidence-based, and when you do that, that relates to patient safety. Would you not like to have a team of nurses who are CNOR strong?
That's right. And you are RN yourself.
Yes.
Okay, so personally for you, how's this CNOR Strong certification helped you in your career?
I've been in practice since 1970, a perioperative nurse from the beginning. I took my own CNOR exam in 1988. In 1990, I wrote test questions. I was on AORN's committee, and I was called an item writer. And then they recontracted me for another 2 years, so I did another stint as an item writer. Then I came back a couple years later and became an item test developer, item reviewer. And so I've always committed to the profession that that's the way to go to verify and validate your practice. From there, brought it to Mother Francis Hospital and continued to grow nurses and mature them to the point where they felt confident enough to take the exam. And now look, we're at 54%. We have more nurses than 54%, of course. That's about 27 that aren't even eligible yet. So they're on their way, though. They're on their road to being eligible to test. So it's extremely important.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd want our viewers to know about this certification?
Well, the state of Texas leads the way to being RN Strong, CNOR Strong. They have 17. The next in line is California. There are only 102 facilities in the nation recognized as CNOR Strong.
And East Texas has one of them. That's so
we can
only
be
one.
proud.
That is awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Happy to have
you.
you here.
All right, still to come, our